4 Strangest Abandoned Places. Monte Carlo Creepiest Abandoned Places. One. Bodie. When it comes to ghost towns, few come anywhere close to the size of Bodie, which is both well preserved and lengthy. Everything from row after row of homes to an old church sits abandoned in the area which Bodie takes up. It's hard to believe that something hasn't happened to these buildings over time, but the preservation definitely has a little bit to do with the fact that they're being closely watched. Bodie is an especially perfect area for photographers for that reason. Pretty much every day you'll see a professional photographer or two with their equipment set up. The best news is that this spot is very easy to access, and you're free to do so as long as you're not causing trouble. Although the mines are empty, the opportunity to see this abandoned town is pure gold in itself. 2. Devil's Slide Bunker. Back in the days of World War II, there were serious fears that the Bay Area may have been at threat from an attack by Japan, which caused bunkers like this one to be erected. Once used to keep a lookout and track ships arriving and departing from the area, this bunker now collects dust as an obsolete relic of the past, but it's still a really bizarre sight to stumble upon among the rugged geology of the area. Even if you don't want to explore inside, you can at least enjoy the view from the surrounding areas. We personally love to get up close and personal with the place every time because it's way too epic not to. While it's never going to have a use again thanks to drones and satellite imagery, it's hard to imagine the anticipation that the original crew members must have felt when on the lookout for an attack. 3. Point Reyes Shipwreck. Point Reyes is the rather popular spot when it comes to ships running aground, but it's all the better for any hiker who's down to explore the area, but few of those shipwrecks show any remnants at all, let alone a full boat. This is what makes the Point Reyes Shipwreck an amazing spot to explore. While it sits, gathering rust, it still sustains a sense of serenity to it, and makes for amazing photography. Located a short walk from Thomas Park, it's easy to access, and the surrounding area rarely has water that's too high to get close to the boat. While we don't recommend going in and jumping around inside, you can definitely get up next to it. This boat won't be going anywhere anytime soon, and we'll get to watch as the paint fades further with time. 4. The SS Monte Carlo. Unlike the SS Point Reyes, the SS Monte Carlo has certainly seen better days. In fact, you can't even see the ship anymore unless the tide is really low, and even then it barely even resembles a ship at this point because the sand covers it. The most interesting part is the fact that once it ran ashore no one claimed ownership for it, because it was a gambling and prostitution boat that was anchored in international waters when a storm hit on New Year's Day, causing the anchor to break. With nothing to do to the ship, the locals decided to leave it to the ocean to take care of the ship. These days, it now rests 3 miles away from Coronado Beach. While it's hard to spot sometimes, it's pretty weird to see it when it does. The immense size of the boat can't be justified in a picture, and you have to check it out in person to truly appreciate it. It's hard to imagine what this boat once resembled.